Felix, it's a pleasure to have you here with us at Teletrece. Thank you for your time. How are you today?
Thank you. Pleasure to be here. I'm very well, thank you. I'm actually celebrating my 50th birthday today, so it's a good day.
Happy birthday then. Great.
Yeah,
What a great way to celebrate it.
Yeah.
Felix, I would like to take you a little bit back to the day of your accident to know what happened that day. Tell me a little bit about that, please.
It's actually a little complicated story. I was working for the Reykjavik Power Company in Iceland, and there was when I came in the morning, there was a power line that there are these lines that are in the air, and these were on wooden poles, and the line had gotten loose and burned one of the poles. And when I came to the next pole, I hadn't realized that there was two lines that crossed on the other side of the river. So I just went into the wrong one. I fell down, and my arms were on fire, but at least I didn't die.
Yes.
But I broke my spine everywhere, and
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Wow. And I also read that you went through many surgeries and that you also were in a coma for a long time. And
3 months.
3 months. And how did you feel after waking up from the coma? Then you woke up and you saw that you didn't have your arms.
But I had very bad nightmares. And, I felt like I heard they were, with the electric saw, they were chopping me down. I felt like they thought I was dead. So, I was somewhere under there. I was screaming, that I was still here, but nobody heard me. And then and I thought there was nothing left except the head. They kind of have taken everything. And so after, heavy nightmares like that, it was actually a little bit of relief that it was only the arms that were gone. But yeah, it was difficult. And I was 25 years old. I had 2 little daughters. I was engaged, and my life as I knew it was just gone, completely gone. And it, so after I graduated from the hospital and the rehabilitation stuff, and the reality really started to come in, and they gave me less drugs. I started to seek drugs elsewhere because that was the only way I knew how to deal with this pain. And and that continued for 3-4 years before my liver damaged also in this accident, so that it had some possibility of recovering, but my behavior kind of didn't help. So I came to a point where I was all yellow. The skin gets yellow, the white in the eyes gets yellow, and I needed a liver transplant.
Well, I think you started your healing process way before you got your new arms, right? I would like to know when that healing process started, when you said, okay, this is the lowest point. I need to change my mindset. I need to change my behavior, my thoughts, in order to start to create from there. When was that moment?
May 2001. That was, when I decided to go to the rehab. There was this shift of my mindset, and like I say, my life just went up from there. This point in time where if you continue, you are the rest of your life is probably going to be counted in weeks. But we cannot help you. Realizing that I was creating my own suffering, you just come to this place that there is no way, it just doesn't get darker. And like they say, it's always darkest before the dawn. And at this point, you just have to make a decision. And I was blessed to make a decision that has benefited me. And when you see it, how you create your own misery, you can't unsee it. there are so many things you can do without arms. But if I only focus on the things that I can't do, obviously my life is going to be shit. So
how many years happened before, since you met the doctor and he did all these preliminary tests in the hotel room, and the day you finally got the arms? I think it was more than 10 years, right? Yeah,
it was 14 years.
14 years. And how did you manage it? All that anticipation and all the uncertainty of knowing that you may got new arms or you may not.
Having this kind of goal, it's far and it's long, but it helps you. Every decision you make along the way is, does it go with my goal to get these arms or not? So it kind of makes life easier in that way. It was, getting rid of your apartment. I had a little business. I just sold everything. And because if you know where you're going, it's the fear is kind of, of economic insecurity. I don't care. I've never been as broke as I'm today, but I've never been happier because, it's also about goals like this. It's also about who you become on the way,
Definitely, yeah. And now I want to fast forward to the moment that you were on the surgery room and you were like, you woke up with your new arms. How was that moment? Can you remember how
Yes.
it felt?
Because I was a little bit worried about, how is it going to be waking up and there's a dead guy stitched to your shoulders. I mean, I had thought a lot about it. The ridiculous thing that happens is the hair on the hands, on the arms, it changed with time. And now it matches everything on my body. In the beginning, it was darker and different. The hand was just like a snake. The skin just went off and new skin came under, and the nails also fell off, and I got new nails.
What will be your message for all the people that are not having a very good time right now and they're struggling to live day by day? What would you say to them?
Because there is always available things that are right also. It's just what am I focusing on? I could have focused on that I don't have arms and be miserable of it, or what I choose to focus on, that I had, two lovely daughters. I had great family. I had awesome friends. I have, the opportunity. I didn't lose my arms in an accident. I survived an accident. It's the language you use and what you choose to focus on, and it's so powerful when you realize it.
Amazing. Thank you, Felix.
Yes, thank you for the chance. I really enjoyed it too.
Yeah,
And
good.
we'll be in touch.
Okay. Nice day and happy birthday.
Thank you.
See you. High five with your arms.
Bye-bye.
Bye.